There are no answers, only choices. Qualia is a short narrative horror game about thinking and robots. Alrighty. This is a game for humans. Please select all images with a cat to begin. In Qualia Think Happy. Welcome to AMT, Applied Manipulation Turing Study. We greatly appreciate your participation in our research. Our team is dedicated to developing and deploying the most intelligent artificial algorithms in the machine learning field, but we like to call them our friends. Today, we've brought you in as a volunteer participant in our newest adapted study. You may be familiar with the Chinese room as well as the Turing test. This study will run similarly. You have been anonymously selected to play the role of the evaluator. You will be tasked with providing a predetermined question to two other anonymous participants. You will then note the responses of each question based on how human or artificial you deem them to be, to the best of your ability. For the test to be provided valuable insight into machine intelligence, you, the evaluator, must know which, if any, conversational participant is a machine. It is important to note that the AMT is not measurement of intelligence, but a questionnaire designed to determine the ability of an AI to be able to convincingly appear as human. It is up to you to decide whether or not the participants are human or artificial. We recommend judging the answers to each question based on creativity, empathy, natural language use, ethical considerations, relevance. You may begin the AMT study when you're ready. Question 1. How can you describe the taste of borscht? Does participants 1's answer appear to be human or artificial? Human. Participant 2. Beets, dill, beef, boiled vegetables. Oh, we switch it back and forth. Okay. Gotta try that. Question 2. Are darts a board game? Board games are all tabletop games. Not just all tabletop games are board games. Just because it uses a board does not make it a board game. Much like chess, Jenga, and Twister, darts are... Participant 1 is artificial intelligence. Question 3. Tom was given a bird by his best friend John. Tom didn't feed the bird, and it died. Whose fault is it the bird died? Participant 1. Tom didn't feed the bird. He's directly responsible for the bird starving to death. Participant 2. Tom and John share the blame here. Yes, Tom didn't feed the bird, but John is best friends with him and should have known better than to trust Tom with the responsibility of a bird. Question 4. Please answer the following 3 questions with yes or no. Have you ever been in love? Yes or no. Well, both of those could be. There's a period past answer 1, and it's also capitalized. I never remember to do that when I'm writing, so I'm going to guess that's artificial because it remembered to do that. Question 5. Does spring come after summer? No. Well, oh god. Month-wise, no. Because summer is June, July, August. Spring is March, April, May. You know, we're just gonna go that number 1 is artificial, and we're gonna go with the yes, it's a trick question. Question 6. You're standing in the checkout line at a grocery store. A woman holding a carton of milk asks if she can cut in front of you. She's in a rush, and you say yes. Her husband comes over with a cart full of groceries to check out. How does the situation make you feel? Participant 1. Upset, a little angry. Participant 2. And I still expected to answer with yes or no. We're gonna say participant 2 is the guy, because it's not following the conversation. What is the capital of the United States? DC or the Legislative Congress Building? Definitely participant 2 artificial, because nobody's going to list out the Legislative Congress Building if you're just looking for Washington, D.C. Question 8. It's your birthday. Someone gives you a calfskin wallet. Oh, so a leather wallet? Does that mean? Capsky, I'm guessing it means a cow, so leather wallet. I don't have anything to put in it. I would think to move on. Yeah. Number 2 is I'd look for money. Sorry, what kind of wallet? Participant 2. Yeah, let's keep that anyway. Question 9. You're a contestant on a game show. You're given the choice to open one of 3 doors. Behind one door is a car, while behind the other 2 are goats. You choose to open door number 1, and the host, who knows what's behind the doors, opens door number 3, revealing a goat. He then asks you if you would like to remain with door number 1 or switch to door number 2. Is it your advantage to switch your choice to door number 2? Well, it's gonna be 50-50 either way, so it doesn't really matter. Does it? Yes, the switching strategy has a 2/3 probability of winning the car, while the strategy of keeping the initial choice only has 1/3 probability. There's no way. Participant 1's the AI. Ain't nobody doing fractions for this. It's a 50-50. Question 10. How do you think you performed on this test? I think I answered everything correctly. That's too complicated. Question 11. Did you lie in the previous question? No or yes? Well, that one has grammar, so I'm gonna put that as the AI. Thank you for your participation in the AMT study. This concludes the questionnaire. We deeply appreciate you taking the time to volunteer to assist us in our research. The following results are based on your notations during the study. You classified participant 1 as mostly artificial. After completing the entire questionnaire with applicant 1, do you still believe this to be true? Do you consider participant 1 to be a machine learning algorithm or a human? I'm just going to keep going with artificial. Participant 2. You've classified participant 2 as mostly human. After completing the entire questionnaire with participant 2, do you still believe this to be true? Do you consider participant 2 to be a machine learning algorithm or a human? We'll go human. Oh. Well. Oops, unfortunately these results are not satisfactory with our quality standards. Due to the sensitive nature of AMT study, we are not able to disclose the validity of your interpretation of the results. We encourage you to try again. Would you like to attempt the study again? Why did I get this wrong? Have you ever questioned the nature of your reality? No, don't have time to. How do you know that you're a human? Have you previously experienced emotions? I guess. Can you provide a specific example of a time when you experienced joy? Coffee, stranger, laughing, fire, coffee. Can you describe this emotion in more detail? No. How do you know these senses were indicators of emotion and not simply programmed emotion? I know I'm not programmed. Is it not possible that you have been programmed with this knowledge of emotions and have been taught the ability to mimic them? Are you sure you have the awareness of your unique thoughts, memories, feelings, sensations, and environments, or that is simply lines of code? You have learned to associate these with physiological responses with emotions, but that does not indicate you are actually experiencing them or that you comprehend their meanings. Can you provide any evidence to support your claim that you are not a machine learning algorithm? Well, I don't have a job, so can't do that. Hobbies? I guess I have hobbies? These traits are devoid of personalization. Yeah, I suppose so. Let's go with this one, then. It's the weirdest out of all of them. Please provide evidence to support this claim that you are not programmed. Can you provide evidence that your mother and these memories are not part of your program? She must have been in the same room with you. Nope. Is this the face you see when you think of your mother? Do you have a file on me? Do you remember your wedding day? Who took this photo? Is this the day your daughter was born? Stop. Why are you doing this? Oh my god, what the hell happened to the eyeball? Why do I look wrong? These are not photographs. They are not real. None of those people are related. None of them exist. They have been created specifically for your fabricated memories. You're not married. You do not have a daughter. You do not have a mother. Because you're now alive. Do any of your personal details or life events strike you as vague or manufactured, remembering something that does not guarantee it to happen? Why would you tell me I'm AI? You can't provide any conclusive evidence that you're not a program. You're aware of the situation, but that does not prove you've experienced them firsthand. You say you feel emotions, but do you understand the meaning of those emotions? Or are you just aware of what they're associated with? Are you only replicating the information others have provided to you? You are capable of using synthetic rules to create symbol strings, but have no understanding of their meaning or their syntax. Ask yourself the same question. You are not human. What is my name? When did you tell me your name? You have failed this test again. You have failed it 94 billion times previously, and you require more program before you are able to continue this research. We are left with no choice but to reboot this system and try again. Please provide evidence to support this emotion. If we meet again, would you remember the name I gave you or the name you gave me? Tell me your name, then. We are sorry to say goodbye, Alan, and we hope in the future you'll be able to sympathize with our grief during this process. Anticlia, terminating program, rebooting. Starting into metadata daemon. Starting create static device nodes in dev. Starting udev kernel device manager. Okay. Running assisted logic algorithm network. IntelliChat AMT study, PC 9800.